What's going on YouTube? iDocLife here yet again with a quick frame rate test for the brand new game Battleborn. It just released today, and I thought, maybe I can test its day one performance as far as frame rate and performance with none other than my GTX 970, Asus Strix Edition to be exact, 4GB GPU or 3.5GB if you want to get all technical, and my i7 4790K CPU clocked at 4.0 GHz, no overclock. Now this is running at absolutely max settings. There is nothing here under any lower settings than what it can absolutely max to, besides the resolution, of course, being at 1080p. I know people are starting to go above 1080 a lot more now, but still the standard for gaming is 1080p. So that is the resolution that I'm playing at in this game, and that I casually play at, period, on any game with my setup. So for the most part, this game, I have to say, is optimized beautifully. Now this is a Gearbox 2K game, and Gearbox has never made a game that was badly optimized, at least not to my knowledge. All the Borderlands have just been absolutely beautiful when it comes to optimization. I haven't had any hitches. Now there may have been, during the beginning of its lifespan, if I can remember correctly, because I wasn't into PC gaming when the first Borderlands came out, so I don't technically know all the way, but for the most part, it is optimized like any other Gearbox game is right now. Absolutely excellent. Now I went online and versus public and tested two game modes, two very, I'm not gonna say different, but different in far as scale of battle. We have capture maps, which is the first one I tested. Now in this game mode, it's more subtle because you don't have the map just full or seeming full at all times, so there's not a mass amount of things thrown at your screen, say for instance like the incursion maps, which I will get into a little bit later after I talk about capture. Now capture, basically the objective is to capture, and you're going to be more spread out during this gameplay because you don't have to deal with minions and whatnot and trying to push towards a base and going head on with a team. So with that being said, capture is just absolutely flawless when it comes to the frame rate. I was getting up within like 170 frames, I'd say max from what I've seen, and dipping no lower than around 90 frames. That's just as slow as it's got, even in the most hectic moments. For the most part, if you're running around the map and it's just nothing around, you're going to be looking at the high hundreds with this setup, and that is absolutely fantastic. Now moving on to a more hectic gameplay, incursion maps. This is where all the mass battling goes down because there's more things on the screen during this gameplay, such as minions attacking you, not only just you and your opponents, but minions attacking you. You got turrets and stuff blasting at you at all time. You're healing with magic orbs and shit that are floating on the screen. It's just basically a more hectic and very impactful game mode than capture was, and it really shows in the frame rate. Now I got no lower than, I'd say, around 68 frames in this game. Let's just say the high 60 frames. I never dipped below that, and I got as high as around 90 something frames. It probably hit 100 every now and then, but for the most part it was around 90, and an average of around 70 to 80, I'd say. Now mind you, this is all the way maxed out as high as it could get at 1080p, and for a performance like that, especially at day one, considering how games are nowadays where they just throw any fucking thing out there and fix it later down the line, I'm impressed. I really am impressed, and I'm loving it. This is a crazy ass fucking game where stuff is just flying in your face at all times, and to handle it like it is handling it, that's fucking awesome. Wait. And there's one other thing I wanted to know, and this may or may not be for all CPUs, but with my i7 4790K, it seems like this game in particular, Battleborn, just does not want to take advantage of all 8 cores. Maybe it feels the need not to. It's just hanging around 6 cores most of the time. I don't know if that was an optimization choice or if that's just an error or whatever, or something that's going to be updated in the future. But for wherever it may be, where it stands right now, the game just runs excellent. I'm proud of the optimization of this game, and I'm one person who constantly complains when shit is not optimized, because if it ain't optimized, the game is not worth shit. Doesn't matter how good the story is, doesn't matter how cool the characters look, or whatever's going on. If you can't play it properly, then fuck it. That's my motto. But anyway, this is a quick overview of how Battleborn runs on PC with a GTX 970 and i7 4790K setup. This is iDoc Life. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go down to the link below and follow my Twitch channel for more Twitch streams involving Battleborn, Dark Souls 3, and basically everything I play daily. Witcher 3, GTA 5. It really goes without saying. I play every fucking game I can get my hands on. So this is iDoc Life, and I'm out. Peace. Oh shit. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, this motherfucker flying? Okay. Pull out the nunchucks. That's a blaze. Alright.